Here go another bullshit. 10-year-old student may face battery charges after hugging school counselor. A 10-year-old boy was suspended for the Florida elementary school and faces a charge of misdemeanor battery.
You already know what race the teacher was. We don't even got to tell you.
Accused of inappropriate. Sorry about that. Oh, we're going to get to that right there, too. Inappropriately touching the school counselor during a hug, an allegation that his family denied. The counselor of Holy Hill School in Volusia County alleged that she was visiting a classmate on October 24th to discuss something when the fourth grader approached her for a hug, according to a police officer and a copy of his suspension letter provided by an attorney from the boy's family. She said he turned sideways to give a side hug. The letter says, and the child put his one arm on her shoulder and the other reached and grabbed her left breast. The counselor said she removed his hand and he walked away, the letter says. NBC News generally does not name minors accused in crimes. NBC News is also not naming the counselor because she invoked Marcy's law, which in Florida allows alleged crime victims to remain anonymous. She should not be reached for comment Wednesday at phone numbers listed for her.
Once again, a 10-year-old black boy is treated like a grown-ass man.
It's crazy, bro. Police were called to the school in reference to alleged battery. Now the child faces a charge of misdemeanor battery, according to the police report, but has not yet been charged. Lawyers for the boy's family said he had been falsely accused. They further said the school never properly investigated the incident and suspended the child for 10 school days despite his denying the claims. He was allowed to return to school Tuesday. They said the county school declined to comment on the incident. My grandson has been accused of something and then punished before the facts, the child's grandfather said. We will not stand for it. The 10-year-old boy's teacher in the classroom during the alleged incident the 10-year-old's teacher was in the room during the alleged incident but did not witness what happened, according to the police report and suspension letter. Now, he was suspended already.
They don't play. They move fast.
So they didn't even do an investigation. They just suspended this 10-year-old boy.
Investigation. A white woman said a black man.
We don't know if it was a white woman.
Breast.
We don't know if it was a white woman.
It was a white woman.
The child's family disputes the counselor's version.
You know why? Because if that would have been a black woman,
hey boy,
she would have slapped the shit out of him. That was a white woman.
All he did was go up and hug her. It was nothing more than that for him. He then went back to his desk, talked to his other football teammates. The next thing he knew, the teachers called him up and accused him of having groped this lady. The child denied it, but even with him denying, they still suspended him. They still called the police on him. The counselor still told the police that she wanted to pursue criminal battery charges against the 10-year-old kid. Attorney Frank T. Allen, who was representing the family, said the family believes racism was at play. The child's father said the incident is reminiscent of the case of Emmett Till, a black 14-year-old. Why would you do that?
That's crazy. That's what I said.
Oh, here you go. The child is women and white women. Okay. And for her to go and do that and excoriate this child with these baseless accusations, this is going to have a long-term effect on him and how he interacts with people. But one thing is to teach him is stay away from them people.
Why he wanted to get this white woman a hug?
Just a damn little boy in school, Travis.
Okay, now I got to go and be...
Here, go. Oh, this is how we're going to leave right here. This is it. Go ahead.
I got to go ahead and jump to the other side. Why this black boy going up to this white woman asking for a hug? You know, seen dad do some stuff?
What up, Brandon?
Dad hugging the counselor?
What? Okay, now you're
just retaliation
shit.
Towards the father?
Yeah.
Conspiracies.
It would be the craziest thing I ever seen. Let me show this one. New Jersey cops get called on 9-year-old black girl killing lanternflies, mom says. Travis, this is
what?
Listen, Travis, this case is crazy. The mother of a 9-year-old girl told the town's council that a neighbor called police on her daughter as she sprayed for spotted lanternflies while wearing a hoodie. Monique Joseph said neighbor Gordon Lawshy called 911 about a little black woman. Now, it's kind of obvious if this person is clearly a kid. And
the black woman get it too.
You calling this a woman.
The crazy part about it is they age beautifully. They the ones that be
decrepit when they get
like 30. Buttermilk.
He said the little black woman spraying the sidewalk. The person was actually her daughter, who is under 5 feet tall. There's a little black woman walking, spraying stuff on the sidewalk and trees.
They thought she was a dwarf.
But if it's a dwarf, like, leave them alone. They spraying something on the sidewalk, okay? I don't know what the hell she's doing. It scares me though. Joseph claimed LaShaw told police. She said Lawshi said the person was wearing a hoodie, but the hood was not up. What does the hoodie got to do with anything?
Damn, black women can't wear the hoodie either.
Damn, boy.
Getting rough out here for us.
It's tough. Now look at this. This is what they always do.
It's sickening.
It's sickening and scary to hear my neighbor was use tricking words that have resulted in the death of too many black and brown children.
There we go. Where's this located at?
New Jersey.
Thank you. Where you get people like Shakari Stevenson saying he's Puerto Rican.
Well, he is.
So remember what he said. He's Puerto Rican.
Oh, wait, he
so
is.
when shit happened to him, he's Puerto Rican.
Okay. Black and brown children and adults at the hands of police. Black hoodie, I'm scared. Those are triggered words, Joseph said, adding that their use was unconscionable. She said that use of words was intentional and said that a situation could have been worse outcome. She commended the response of Caldwell police officer. Joseph said the daughter was afraid to go outside the next day. It's unfortunate she understands exactly what could have happened to her if she lived somewhere else in the country. Wait, what do you mean somewhere else? It happened in New Jersey too, though.
Yeah, they get it too.
I don't understand.
They're not excluded.
So now they're talking about, the teachable moment, TikTok showed a formula for lantern fly spray. Anyway, so a little black girl was spraying.
A little black woman.
She was 9. It's obvious. Like, look, this is clearly not no damn woman.
I don't know. You remember that baby? That little black baby that was going around.
There was no black baby. That little white woman who was acting like a kid and got adopted and was staying with families.
Oh, you talking about Orphan?
Yeah, no,
Orphan?
that was a real life situation that happened. Not just a movie.
She was a predator going after
the man.
These women's husbands. Okay. Orphan Annie.
Let me show you this one right here. This case right here, it seemed like a very obvious,
No, I saw this.
You saw this already? You read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay. 3 Americans found dead in Airbnb in Mexico on trip to celebrate Day of the Dead.
Well, that was a first strike against them.
Relatives said Kandace Florence, 28, had been staying in Mexico City with high school friend Jordan Marshall, 28, and Marshall's friend Courtez. Is that Courtez Hall? He's 33.
Oh.
No, it's not in this article.
Why didn't they put his age up there?
Maybe they didn't have it at the time. I think this article was written before the other one that I got. 3 Americans were found dead in an Airbnb in Mexico City for a trip to celebrate the Day of the Dead, authorities said the family on Wednesday. Kandace Florence, 28, of Virginia Beach, Virginia, was staying with high school friend Jordan Marshall, 28, also of Virginia Beach, along with Marshall's friend Courtez Hall. Relatives told NBC News and NBC affiliate WAVY at Portsmouth, Virginia. Investigators believe that the trio died of carbon monoxide poisoning, Mexico City prosecutor said. Marshall, a 12th grade English teacher at Roosevelt Collegiate High School in New Orleans, loved to travel, said his mother, Jennifer Marshall. Now,
all I want to know is, did the bodies come back with their organs?
That's one thing. But another thing that happened is, they went to Mexico. Remember that part. And this one right here, they give the age of him. I wanted to make sure I show this. So this is the article where they showed their age. They were staying at La Rosita, a neighborhood in Mexico City borough and close to the upscale Santa Fe business district. Airbnb did not immediately respond to requests for comment, but in a comment to Bloomberg said that deaths were a terrible tragedy and that the company was ready to assist and inquiries for authorities. The tragedy comes as an influx of Americans and other foreigners visit and move to Mexico. Now remember,
are they killing?
Listen, I'm about to get to. The locals do not want Americans there. They've said it. They're on all forms of media, TikTok, Instagram,
because
Twitter.
They're changing their culture. They're making stuff go up.
Yeah.
As far as prices of, cost of living.
Their culture, like you said, the culture is changing. They're starting to put English.
They're getting rid of the little Mexican cafes and replacing them with yoga studios and Starbucks and
when you start seeing Whole Foods.
When Whole Foods come in your neighborhood, it's over. Amazon too.
So I'm wondering, is it possible that the locals did something to make gas leak? Because I have an alert on my phone, and I've seen alerts where they said there's carbon monoxide leaks here in Seattle, some places. So it's not something that's rare. But is it possible that somebody local did this? Maybe not to kill them, maybe, but to just put a scare on people and make people leave, or was this a random accident?
Yeah, this is why black people don't travel.
Most people start traveling at the hostel. Last month, Mexico City's government signed an agreement with a short-term rental site that's what Mayor Claudia Sheinbaum described as an effort to boost the number of digital nomads coming to Mexico City. Gas leaks have caused other deadly incidents involving tourists in Mexico. See, so it's not one incident. In March, an explosion caused by a gas leak killed 2 people and left 18 injured in a restaurant in a beachside tourist town in Playa del Carmen. So they went through some other ones. Now I want to show this right here.
Cancun.
Hey, they gonna get your ass.
They weren't gonna get me.
Now
I didn't leave the tourist area.
This is the woman. What's it? Florence. Well, I can't remember her last name now. Hold on. Kandace Florence. Now this is her boyfriend, and I'm looking. I'm like, he's Mexican, I believe.
No, ain't no believe. He's Mexican.
So I'm wondering, they went to Mexico. Now maybe they haven't been dating long or something, but why wouldn't she take her boyfriend with her to go to Mexico to celebrate Day of the Dead? Was he busy?
Wait a minute. I didn't read this one.
Yeah.
She was with 2 black dudes.
Sue will have a friend from high school and his friend. I think they were, I don't know. I think they were gay. And I'm like, why would... Huh?
It seemed like her boyfriend would have been with her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't he go with her?
He set her up.
Why didn't he go with her to Mexico to celebrate Day of the Dead? Now, I'm assuming he's Mexican. He may not be Mexican. He might be South American.
What's the difference?
Or something. And, it is what it is. So he said, his name is Victor Day. 30 began receiving text messages from his girlfriend early Sunday morning around 2 a.m. He told people in the interview on Wednesday. Everything was good. She just said that they were out, they were drinking, everything was fine. They say he saw on his girlfriend's Instagram story that she was out in what appeared to be a rooftop bar with fellow travelers, Jordan, Hours later, the 3 friends in Virginia Beach were found dead and suspected gas poisoning in an Airbnb they rented in the neighborhood of the Mexican capital. He went on the show. He's like, "Right, what's going on? What's wrong?" She says, "I'm just not okay. I want to go home," they said. And I write to her, "You're not enjoying it? What's wrong though?" She said, "I feel drugged." And I say, "Where's Jordan? Are you home or out?" Now, that could have been the effects of the carbon monoxide.
Mm-hmm.
But they said you can't smell it. It has no smell. So it could have been her getting lightheaded and feeling sick. She was throwing up because of that. But it could be she was drugged so that she couldn't react to something else.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the carbon monoxide that killed her, or was that simply something found in her system?
I don't know.
So I just want to show that he said she was texting him saying she was feeling sick and drugged, and she ended up, I'm still wondering why he wouldn't go with his girlfriend out of the country. And I was just showing this to show what it said in the other article. One was a New Orleans teacher, and the other guy was hold on. Is he gonna show up? Yeah, he was a teacher. He with a free bird, says the family. That's the other one. What you think
about the article?
All of it. This whole story.
Well, I go along with you saying for him to allow his girlfriend to go with 2 dudes to Mexico, they gotta be,
Gotta be what?
Yeah, what you implied.
That's what I think. Yeah.
So they would make sense. Any other way, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Why he would let her go by herself.
It is what it is.
It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate story. I'm sure.
Well, they shouldn't have been going down there celebrating the Day of the Dead.
They shouldn't have.
And if those 2 brothers are in that relationship with one another, there was another judgment on their ass.
No one said anything about their relationship. That's
what were you implying? That's what you was implying.
No, I didn't say they were together.
Don't try to run it back.
I didn't say they were together.
Oh, you said they were there. They was there scouting Mexicans.
You put words in my mouth. My sister is a total professional in the schools. A people call a male student also hugged her, but she just redirected him crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of these kids, who knows what's going on at home, some stuff they might see. Pretty sure that some of these kids get a little too comfortable with their teachers, and they have to respond to it. These stories couldn't be real. Come on, she could have been another Tamir Rice. Exactly.
Yeah.
It could have went real bad for her. And the fact that he called her a little woman, that's still under 5 foot. This can't weigh no more than 80 pounds, less than that. Like, dang. The other day, they found out later it was carbon monoxide that supposedly killed him. Yeah, exactly. Supposedly. But I don't know if that's true. That might be what they said in order to not create an international incident. Because if it comes out that the locals in Mexico are killing, that's a good, you already where I'm at. Yeah. Day-to-day organ trafficking. Because if it comes out that in Mexico, tourists are being killed, the Mexican government, their country will suffer financially. Because they're going to say, look,
they won't have no tourism.
Exactly. So they're saying it was carbon monoxide. Even though it might have been flat out, they got killed.